Charlotte Flair mourns after the passing of her husband. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. She is the Queen of WWE, a record-breaking champion, a trailblazer, and a woman who has dominated the squared circle for over a decade. But today, Charlotte Flair faces a battle she can't win in the ring. The world of wrestling is mourning as Charlotte grieves the devastating loss of her husband, a tragedy that has shaken her to her very core and left the WWE Universe heartbroken. Photo montage of Charlotte and her husband flashes on screen. Tonight, we take you inside Charlotte Flair's world of grief, love, and strength. We'll uncover how this tragedy happened, the emotional response from the wrestling community, and how Charlotte is finding the courage to move forward despite unimaginable pain. Charlotte Flair mourns after the passing of her husband. A love story in the spotlight. 1 to 6 o'clock. Narrator. Before tragedy struck, Charlotte Flair and her husband shared a love story that felt almost untouchable. The Queen of WWE found her king, a man who stood by her side through triumph and heartbreak, both inside and outside the squared circle. Their relationship wasn't just a marriage. It was a partnership rooted in respect, passion, and an unshakable bond. They trained together. They traveled the world together. And in a business as demanding as WWE, their love was a rare light in an industry often clouded by chaos and constant change. Clips of Charlotte and her husband laughing during interviews and posing on red carpets. For fans, they weren't just a couple. They were proof that even in the high-pressure world of professional wrestling, real love could thrive. The music slows, turning more somber. But now, that love story has been shaken by tragedy, a sudden and heartbreaking loss that has left Charlotte broken, grieving, and searching for answers. The tragic news, 6 to 11 o'clock. Narrator. The news of Charlotte Flair's husband's passing came suddenly. At first, fans thought it was a cruel internet rumor, the kind of thing that spreads too quickly in the age of social media. But soon, WWE itself confirmed the heartbreaking reality. Charlotte's husband was gone. Footage of emotional fan reactions and tribute posts appear on screen. The cause of death has not been fully disclosed publicly, but what we do know is this. Charlotte Flair was there in his final moments. And those close to her say she has been inconsolable ever since. Imagine this. One day, you're preparing for another WWE event, surrounded by cameras, fans, and the noise of the industry, and the next, your entire world collapses in silence. That's the devastating reality Charlotte Flair is living in right now. Charlotte Flair has always been known for her strength. She's Ric Flair's daughter, a woman who inherited not only her father's talent, but also his relentless determination. But even the strongest people break. Close friends of Charlotte describe her current state as utterly shattered. Sources say she hasn't been able to step inside a WWE ring since the tragedy. The Queen, who once carried herself with unmatched confidence, is now grieving in private, surrounded only by family and a few trusted friends. On social media, Charlotte shared a single post. "I don't know how to keep going without you, but I'll try. For you." Those words sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe. The Queen, the woman who seemed untouchable, was hurting like never before. The WWE Universe didn't stay silent. On the next episode of Monday Night Raw, the entire locker room gathered on the stage. The bell rang 10 times in memory of Charlotte's husband. Wrestlers, commentators, and even executives like Triple H and Shawn Michaels stood in silence, paying their respects. Fans in attendance held signs that read, "Stay strong, Charlotte, and we stand with you, Queen." Then, WWE aired a tribute video. It was raw. It was emotional. It celebrated the man who stood behind Charlotte and the love they shared. As the footage rolled, Charlotte was seen backstage, holding back tears, leaning on her father, Ric Flair, for support. The sound of fans chanting, "We love you, Charlotte," plays faintly in the background. Monumental support. Charlotte Flair may be grieving, but she isn't alone. The entire wrestling world, WWE, AEW, legends of the past, and even international stars, have reached out to offer their love and support. Becky Lynch, one of Charlotte's greatest rivals and closest friends, tweeted, "You've always been my toughest opponent and my strongest friend. You'll get through this, Queen. We're all with you." Sasha Banks, now wrestling under her real name Mercedes Moan, posted a heartfelt message. "Charlotte, you've carried us all at different points in our careers. Now it's our turn to carry you." Even The Rock weighed in, writing, "Sending love, strength, and prayers to Charlotte Flair during this heartbreaking time. Family always comes first." It was a rare moment of unity in the wrestling world, proof that behind the storylines, there is real humanity. If there's one person who has been Charlotte's rock during this time, it's her father, Ric Flair. The Nature Boy, who has faced his own battles with loss and hardship, spoke emotionally about his daughter's pain. "I've seen my little girl conquer everything in her path. But this is different. I've never seen her hurt like this. But she's a Flair. She's my daughter, and she's going to come out of this stronger." Ric's words brought comfort to fans, but they also revealed the depth of Charlotte's grief. This isn't just another setback. This is the kind of pain that changes a person forever. Charlotte's future in WWE. So, where does Charlotte Flair go from here? Reports suggest WWE has given her as much time off as she needs. There are even rumors that Charlotte might consider stepping away from wrestling altogether, at least temporarily, to heal and rebuild her life. But those who know Charlotte say that if there's one thing that defines her, it's her resilience. Many
Charlotte
believe
Flair
she
being
will
involved
return,
in a tragic
and
car
when she
accident.
does,
Hey
it will be
everyone,
with a fire
welcome
that
back.
no one has ever
Today
seen
we've
before.
got some truly
Because
surprising and
grief
heartwarming
doesn't
news
just
from the
break people.
WWE
It
Universe.
can forge them into something
WWE
unshakable.
superstar Charlotte
Charlotte
Flair
Flair
involved in
may
tragic
be
car
down,
accident.
but the
latest
Queen will
updates
rise
and what's
again.
next.
She always does.
Hello,
A
wrestling
message from
fans
Charlotte.
and viewers around
Finally,
the world.
Charlotte
Today,
Flair broke
we bring
her
you some
silence
deeply
in a
distressing news
heartfelt
from the
video
world of
message to the
WWE.
WWE Universe.
Charlotte Flair,
With
one of
tears
the
in her
most
eyes,
iconic and accomplished
she said,
women in sports
"Thank you.
entertainment history,
Thank you
has been
for
involved in a
every
tragic
message,
car accident
every
that has
prayer,
left fans in the
every bit of
wrestling
love
community
you
in
sent
shock.
me. I've lost
In
my
this
best
video,
friend.
we will
My
walk
husband
you
was my
through
everything.
Charlotte's
But
legendary
I know he's
career,
watching me,
the details
and I know
surrounding
he
the
wanted to
accident,
keep going.
the immediate
So I
response,
will.
and the
Those
profound
words hit
impact
home
this has had
for
on her,
millions of
her
fans
family,
around the
and
world.
WWE
Charlotte
as a
Flair
whole.
may be grieving,
We will
but
also
in that
share
moment,
messages of
she
support
reminded
pouring in from across the
everyone why
wrestling
she's
world
called
and
the Queen.
discuss the importance
Not
of road
just because of her
safety.
championships,
Please
but
join
because
us
of
as
her
we stand
strength
together
in
in
the
hope and
face of
prayer for
heartbreak.
Charlotte's full
This
recovery.
is more than just wrestling.
Charlotte Flair,
This is real life.
a legacy in
This is love.
WWE.
This is loss.
Before we
And
discuss
this
the
is the
unfortunate
journey
incident,
of a woman
it's
who
important to
refuses
celebrate
stay
Charlotte
down.
Flair's
Charlotte
extraordinary
Flair's
career.
story is far
Charlotte
from over.
Flair,
But for
daughter
now,
of the legendary
the
Ric
WWE
Flair,
Universe
was destined for
stand by her
greatness
side.
from the start.
Because even
She
queens
burst
need
onto
their
the
kingdom to
WWE
lift them
scene
up.
with
Stay
unmatched
strong,
athleticism,
Charlotte.
charisma,
Thanks for
and a
watching.
fierce
Be
desire
sure to
to carry
like,
on her family's
subscribe,
legacy.
and hit the bell so you
Over
don't
her
miss what
career,
comes next in this
Charlotte has amassed
explosive
an impressive
WWE
list of
saga.
accolades.
Until next
Multiple
time.
women